Scorpio, how you doing? Aches and pains, somebody's in pain. I'm hearing physical pain or mental pain or just the name pain. I'm hearing somebody that could have the name pain or someone that is physically in pain and shuddering. You might even be following Shudder and watching a horror film or so, but I'm hearing shivering. So some of you could have just had the COVID jab is what I'm picking up, because it's the only thing I can pick up of why a person might be aching and in pains. So I definitely keep hearing pain, though, the name pain. But Lisa, you're right. But something to do with around, like I'm physically in pain or I'm in medical history. Some of you are looking for medical history. Or an hysteria. Someone's hysterical, I'm hearing, is absolutely hysterical. So, okay. So, a bit of a paradox, Scorpio. If you haven't met this channel before, please check out the video where it's about numerology and also how to represent numbers and also how I read, okay? Something here is around Damien, Reedy, or Read, Eat, Read, or in pain, physical pain, mental pain. You could even be the person that has Scorpio in their chart. You could be suffering through pain by going to the gym and you're in pain. Someone is in hysterical pain. Somebody could have had the COVID jab. Somebody could be the person that actually has seen the Book of Life and the Book of Death. So if you follow my channel for a little while, you'll probably notice that I have reached another book of Akashic Records, which is the Death Book, which is also the Book of Life and the Book of Death. So you was very much so in Libra reading. Okay, so I'm hearing that somebody could be hysterical, having an hysterical moment and having an emotional breakdown. It could be the physical pain that they're in. It could be physical loss that they've just experienced of something. Something that's very much happened very big in someone's soul group energy here, of physical and utter loss of a maybe person here. I'm hearing maybe person, maybe a baby. Somebody could have lost a baby, which means that a mother may have realised that one of their children has just passed. Okay, I'm definitely hearing though, I just realised that I lost my baby. Okay, so that can be physical, that somebody was pregnant and lost a baby. There could be a mother here, representation of also number, which would also be around a 4, which would be Scorpio, and also an Aries that you could watch. Okay, but it really doesn't matter, because the people of Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, if they have a 4, they can watch it from that sign also and see the same messages. But anybody within your soul group, also, they can get and receive the same messages of people that are within your soul energy, okay? So I'm hearing the name Sal, or the name Soul, okay? Or Jamie Soul, or Jamie Sal, or something to do with Sally, the name Sally. But physical and utter pain is what I'm hearing. Now, I really don't know if someone is suffering through grieving or the loss of a child, and they cannot move on. Now, I don't know if it's the fact that somebody has moved out and somebody can't get over the fact that somebody's moved out. I don't know if this is you or your partner. All I can say is that if it's your partner and it's a love interest and something to do with a breakup, someone is having an emotional breakdown. Now, if you're not having a breakdown, it's other people external from you. But I'm hearing I'm having an emotional breakdown. I can't let go of this. So again, somebody that could be Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jasmine, Jay, anybody beginning with J, somebody could be in a same-sex relationship. There's a lot of energy here of loss. But again, if you follow my channel for a while, you know that I've done a video of the death list of the people. Then I did a video also on the Akashic Records and the book and reaching the book of knowledge through Akashic Records. And a video that I was also going to do, which was around the code, which I did, which was around the tarot cards, now to represent numbers, numerology, and also tarot. And then through that code sequence where I was talking about physically moving the ladder over towards the Akashic Book of Records and reaching the top. Okay, so you've got heaven here, somebody is definitely going up, okay, or gone up, but also gone up in their gift also is what I'm picking up, which would be, you know, I have Scorpio in my chart, but it's, for me, this is why it's a bit of a paradox. But like what I'm told is reaching the Book of Death, which is the death sentence, which is the book of times and numbers and also names of people that have or will pass. I'm hearing Parsons or Pucci or Paula. I'm hearing, well, I mean, it doesn't have to mean these people are going to pass. It just means that these people are involved in this energy of P, which is also around a Piscean. You really need to watch the Libra reading, really do, because it's involving you, because you are huge in that energy. Now, They're definitely saying that somebody called Steve also could well be ill, or it could be a Steve itself that has cracked a code towards something of reading death out. Okay, but I'm hearing like an eulogy or something that I came up also through one of my signs, which was Pisces, where I said around the death march. Okay, so the merchant. Again, it's somebody called merchant, or it's a Libra. Okay, Libra, Chapman, also Steve Chapman maybe, but also Chappers, something around those energies. But I'm definitely hearing though a sentence of something, a case of something. Libra very much changed through their predictions of what I was coming out with, is where this is to do with around a physical loss of a child and like divorce, going through that, having to go to court, worrying, expecting the worst, expecting bad news, bad things. Stephen King, Stephen or thing, or something transforming and changing its belief into something else. So Bailey, bailiffs, or belief. My belief system is completely and utterly changed, and I am now seeing things, seeing dead people. But I'm definitely keep hearing though something to do with around code breaking. I don't know, because it would involve me, because it's a lot. I've got loads of different places of Scorpio, but like a sequence of code, a death sentence, death march, things happening, predictions of. It's been coming up through readings. People in and out of hospital appointments coming up for a lot of you, I feel, Scorpio. Endings, complete and utter endings, people just passing away. The name Parsons, or anybody beginning with P, or even around the name of Pisces, or the name of Pisces. Somebody's not called Pisces, right? Or Precious, or something like that. My Precious. I don't know. Percy Baxter. There was another name there. I hate to give these out to everybody, but they're there. Okay, so Percy Baxter, Purcell. Someone also. I don't know. It's because it could be, you could be watching and it's involving your family. You just have to make sure everybody's calm before these messages come out. Carmel. It's also around the name Carmel, or Mel, Melanie, Melissa, Maria, Emily, Emma. But it's around these energies. Now these are either an emotional breakdown, or it's completely and utterly everything that all just happens at once. The tower, like I said through the monthlies, is coming down. The rain is coming down. The wind is on its way. There is going to be lightning and wind. The wind is going to change. So you got Scorpio, change wind. So Scorpio, you're probably going to realise that where you are, there could be something like a tornado. But like a weather prediction that the weather is on its way. It's going to be awful weather. There's going to be thunder and lightning. Thunder, lightning, the way you love me is frightening. You better not. On Wood. So the name Woodard also, or from Wood Street, somewhere that lives down Wood Street, or Woodard, the name Woodard. Okay, but I'm definitely picking up something to do around Pinocchio, or lying, or a lion, which is around the Leo energy. Lion, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying. Pinocchio. So something to do with around a wooden doll, or wood, like wood. They keep saying wood, like Pinocchio, lying, like someone's like, could even be Leo, I don't know. But I'm hearing like somebody here is having a complete and utter meltdown. Smelting, I'm melting. Some sort of witch that was actually, it's up to you, I don't throw that one out there lightly, trust me, I don't. That was huge in Virgo energy, huge. If you're watching and cross-watching and you're saying, hold on, where was the brouhaha and all of this, or Bruce, or brouhaha, somebody could have passed that was physically a witch that did pass, okay? That came up in Patron, so I'm kind of giving you some info now. If you don't follow my Patron and you're watching and things don't quite line up and you think, well, that doesn't, you need to watch Patron, okay? But something to do with Bruja or Bruce or someone from Australia. I mean, my predictions are someone that I once knew of a connection, probably is something going on there. Okay, but mentioning no names, but again, I'm hearing P, but something to do with around a Piscean. Something to do with man, heavy energy again, Scorpio. You Libra and you guys have had this death sentence, death list. The only reason that really involves me is because I've been predicting it, seeing it times deaths, lists of code breaking, blah, blah, blah. Whatever comes up also in my energy, even if it involves me, it involves me. You can't change the future. You can't change a prediction of things. Definitely can't change time. So it doesn't matter what you hear or where you hear it from. You're going to get this news. They're saying there's going to be some bad news. Some bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more sip. Somebody's been drinking. This could be someone that's dying from a liver failure or liver function test that came up through Libra. Okay, liver function, liver, someone's Livy, the name Livy, or liver function, or it's to do with a Cancerian something. Okay, here, but like, oh man, this is so heavy. That's what I'm saying. I said this in Libra. Is this a gift of being able to read from the Book of the Dead? Or is it physically, I mean, what is it? Is this a gift? Because it's a book of life and a book of death, right? And if it's a book of both, then both are equal to me. So you definitely got something around Gemini energy. Came up also in Gemini reading. But you can watch that as a 6 or Capricorn. So please, if you haven't, Scorpio, a must, the video that explains around my code sequences of the tarot, but also numbers, okay? So, yeah, you've kind of got this bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more sip. So something to do around a sippy cup. But I said that before. The sippy cup could actually be around a child, or it could actually be around where someone's is now being zipped up, like zip it. Zippy! Bungle! Something to do with Rod, Jane, Zippy, or Bungle. Taurus energy. So, yeah, Notorious. The Notorious, what is it, Biggie Smalls, and the Notorious NIG or whatever? Something IG. Instagram, again, follow. You don't have to follow me Instagram, I'm hearing, follow me Instagram. I don't mind. But again, it came out, the prediction, the music that I did, said Instagram, right? The tape that came on, something to do with around a tape. Oh, okay. What on earth is going on here? Are y'all lot going to court over some kind of sexual thing here? Somebody's been caught on tape here. Oh, okay. On tape, seeing some... Is this a horror film like Shudder or something like that? I don't know. But like somebody's got caught on tape. They're saying that somebody's got caught on a rape charge here. I have to say it. On a rape charge here. That's what I'm hearing. Somebody's mustard. Oh, okay, what on earth is that? Melissa? Or molest? Whoa, what on earth? What on earth? Why? Why do I have to come out with these? I'll get censored from my sponsors. Something to do around sponsorship or citizenship or sponsor. I need a sponsor. Don't know what that's for. But anyway, bad news on the doorstep. Couldn't take one more step. Stephanie. I couldn't take one more, Stephanie. Can't take it anymore, Stephanie. I'm sorry, but I can't take this anymore, Stephanie. I'm out. I'm done. I'm finished. So done. There you go. I really do think somebody called Done. Man, I've had this for a while, and I hate to throw out accusations because I don't know. But I'm definitely hearing somebody called Dunn or Duncan. Duncan or Dunn. Here. Done. Like, oh, it's not good energy. No. Not good energy here. Which means that somebody's past, somebody's doing some very strange stuff here. Either predicting it, seeing it, or like it really is kind of like I mean, if y'all believe in witchcraft, that's up to you. Me, I don't pay attention to it. You have to watch the healing video. It's on the community tab. Flick across, go on the community tab. You'll see I've done a video around the Akashic records and why I do not believe in crystals and stuff. Everybody can do whatever they like, it's fine. I have a bit of a strong opinion because I do have a lot of Scorpio placements, okay? But me, I don't believe in that because I feel the greatest source of energy that it is that you especially when you're Scorpio, right, is the fact that you're in purgatory. You're here for unfinished business, right? You're stuck between heaven and hell, right? So somebody's crossing over. So basically, in the Libra reading, in the Libra reading, doesn't matter who this is, because you'll know somebody that's a 2 anywhere, okay, is that somebody was in transition, which is also 1Z me, or whoever else also, but Mick, but transition is also where I started to read the cards of transition within Libra reading, but then the transition of what I did over on Patron was the transition of the actual person itself crossing over. Somebody stuck still in purgatory, sorting out their affairs before they cross over, which is the actual person because of time, meaning that some have already experienced it, some haven't, is that there ain't quite been funerals yet, or there has been, but there's more. There's more to come. There's more. I'm sorry, but there's more death yet to come. I'm sorry, but there really is, guys. And it's here. And there are lists, and there are names that I have. Okay. William. Okay, possible. Doesn't have to be you guys if you're watching. I just don't want to freak people out, man, because I do freak people out. Okay. But also Purse. Also Baxter. Okay. Purcell. Some also bring Percy or Pucci. Okay. I'm hearing some strange energy, guys. Here, but you know, the greatest source of energy of healing is physically understanding what that darkness really feels like to be in purgatory in order to pay it back. Because when you have things to look forward to, which is the light, right? Which is everybody doesn't want to die. I mean, I'm not afraid of it, right? But again, I'm not afraid of the light. Why would you be afraid of the light? When you're a human, you don't want to die, right? But me, physically as a human being, I love the light, right? So where do I get my healing from? The light. The further you experience pain, the more pain you experience. Oh no, this is a typical placement of mine of Scorpio. First house, rising, then North Node Scorpio, and also 12th, man. I am stuck within here. Right, so you're all in here with me, Scorpio. Trust me, I'll teach you about the dark side. But I'm sure a lot of you guys already know, right? But yeah, but it helps me with the Pisces Sun and then the placement of first house in Jupiter. But yeah, it's this, I don't know, man. Like I've got lists of names that I just can't give them all out. But again, you see, as a 4, you can watch this as a Aries. Now, me personally, I have Aries placements. It just shoots across the different parts of your chart, is what Spirit tells me. It just shoots across from your numerology of your number card, but then it also shoots across the your Vedic chart. Right? I don't know, but probably. But that's what I'm seeing patterns of, right? So you can watch this as an Aries placement anywhere from Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or North Node. Right? So it's involving Aries, right? Somewhere here. Yeah, I mean, me, Scorpio rising, I have Aries friend. I tell my friend all about this, right? We have discussions. But like, it's something here, something. It's around Stephen. It's around Steve. Steve, Libra. It's around Steve. It's around Steve. Listen, around Steve. Get around in, Steve. Again, it's somebody that's been drinking alcohol. I said it in the Libra one. I'm sorry for anybody that is watching that knows me. But they do, you know this news already, right? You know this news already. Somebody that is also called my name. Someone's calling my name. Well, that paradox energy. Okay, somebody, there is quite a few people called Steve, right, also. There is also a person that I know is a Libra that drinks, or did drink a lot, okay. Hospital, okay. Sorry for the news. Sorry to be the one that has to say, okay. Here, there's also something around Sal. Also, Sal, here, Sal. Okay, oh dear, what do I do? I don't know, I feel this energy of panicking, if I'm honest, like panic attack, pain, again, pains, awakenings, like people Parsons, but you know, you can watch this, like I said, from a life path 4, from a healing year number 4, from a Scorpio to an Aries, from anybody that you know. It really doesn't matter. Okay, it really doesn't matter. Someone from Soam, or Soul, or Sal, or Soam, or Sarah, but S. Someone's in a lot of pain, physical pain, mental pain. I don't know what this is for. I don't know if it's COVID related and people have just had their jab and started to like shake like I was, right? Or hospitals, someone that's ill. I don't know. Or physical just pain because there's a breakup. But I mean, trust me, there are more messages here than just a breakup of love, God's sake. Here. So for the love of God, Steve, the God, Steve, well, love of God, it was just a song by Steve Vai. Steve Violet Vi, Steve Vai. Steve Ill. So a Steve is a Capricorn Gemini. That's also me, bruv. What on earth? No, I don't know if that is. Trust me, bruv. I'm all in here with it. Also with you. Okay, something with it. But again, there are other Steves for the same placements. There really are. 21, 12. So you're looking at Capricorn, Gemini. You're looking at 3 possible Piscean, but not divisible by either 2 of Libra, right? But then you're looking at what I'm looking at really is Capricorn, Gemini placements. Capricorn, Gemini placements. So me, I have to go with it. That's either me that's saying all of this and predicting all of this, or it is involving me, or it's involving other people of the same placements that have the same name. Because there is a few. There is a few. Okay. 99, 100. Oh man, what is this? 99 red balloons go by. Someone's birthday, Taurus. It's involving Taurus. But like 1, 2, miss a few. 99, 100 is what I'm picking up. So 1299100 is a number. It's a number. 1, 2, 9, 9. 1, 2, miss a few. 99, 1, 0, 0. Alright. So 1, 2, which is 3. Someone else has probably done this already. But hold on a minute. Scorpio. Let's figure out the sequence of what I'm seeing, right? So I'm picking up 1, 2, 9, 9, miss a few, 100, right? So 2 8 to 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Sorry, 2 8 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22. So life path 22, which is the divisible by, right? So it's 4, so Scorpio. So 2, 2. So I don't know what code this is, but 1299122. Right? So I don't know, but that is some sort of sequence there. Code 129910022. Hopefully that's no one's bank account, right? But I mean, is someone trying to break into something? So 22 is 4, which is Scorpio. So is that 12991002224? I don't know. I haven't got time because I'm on camera. Cameron, the name Cameron. Camouflage. Someone's in camouflage. Camouflage? Flage. Elijah. Camouflage. Elijah. Ooh. Is the audio recording? Yes, I'm trying to backtrack now, really. Okay, so people that haven't watched this, you're really gonna just just tick me off with like a weirdo, right? But again, there's a weird widow. Somebody's gonna be a widow or is a widow. Widow Spider, Billy Webb, Will, the name Will or Bill, or somebody that calls someone Will or Bill, okay? But it might be someone that is called Bill, but they're also Will. Oh, no, 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 no. I'd have to see all these kind of things, man. Here. There's a William or Bill. Something to do with the old Bill also, which is the police. The police. What? You have got such heavy energy. Heavy weights. Lifting weights. Jim. There you go. Jim. J. Lee, Jewson, J. Jim, Jay, Julian, Justin, Jasmine. Okay. I keep hearing Sal because I keep hearing okay. Something around those energies. I don't know what these messages are. I'm going to have to kind of leave those there, but I wasn't expecting to come on and it to be so heavy, man. Wayman, something to do around the name of Wayman. Well, that's actually my sister. Well, was Wayman. So Kavalauskas. Oh, whoa, it's magic. It's Martin. Something to do around someone called Martin also. Or Martin, yeah, I keep saying Martin. Martins. St. Martin's Street. Somebody that lives at St. Martin's Street, or Martin. Danielle, Martin, or Martins. Martin. I don't know what's going on, but y'all need to watch, because I'll give you this one. Libra had It's Not Too Late to... you have to watch the Libra reading, because there was loads of informative messages there around time running out, right? And it's about also, it's about that it's not too late in order to, what did I call Libra? Whatever it said in Libra, where I said it's not too late in order to be able to, like, undo the past through forgiveness. It was about to, like if my life seems to be out of control and I don't know why, that's because there needs to be some sort of forgive and forget, which means that whatever I may have done in the past, I really do need to make up for that. So before people pass on, or if someone's life is really in turmoil at this time, if people have done wrong, they'll be judged for that. And it was to do with around sinning, and it was to do with around church and religion, but it was also about confession and confessing from past in order to make my life now better, which means that you just have to you'll have to watch the Libra reading, because it was very, 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 very heavy, and it was also very, very, very informative, and also very important is what they're saying. So any of you out there need to, like, undo the past of something that may well have gone on, or someone around you even, but I don't know if they're going to. It's just that before it's too late is to make up for lost time here. Is to make someone's life better, they need to admit something. They need to admit something that they've done, and they need to admit it before it's too late. Because I think that somebody's panicking, and they may have realised that they could have lost something or lost someone, and they need to, like, make up for that, for the apology of something, or apologise to a thing, or Steve, or something like that. And I need to apologise to Steve. So I'm hearing I need to apologise for what I did or what I done, in order to confess it, in order to be able to move on, right? In order to be able to physically move on as a spirit, because we're looking at a lot of strange energy around Purgatory. We're looking at a lot of confession. I need to confess what I've sinned about. And if my religion is stopping that, then you've got some sort of, like, very religious type sort of energy here, Scorpio, right? Religious factors are at play, because it might be Chucky, which means that it could have something to do with around Aries, right? But Chuck Sellers, or Chucky, but I have to admit something, and I have to confess something here, before I am sinned. That's what I'm hearing. Before I confess to sin, I have to admit something from the past. But something here was from long past, like long time ago. Because there was the American, a long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And it's something around music, or I need to confess something. I don't know, whatever that's coming up for you. But I need to confess before it's too late, baby. It's too late, baby, now it's too late. So I need to confess something before it's too late around a child or a baby. Or that I may have had a baby by you. Ooh, what on earth is that? Something around someone's kids or children. And that I need to confess that I may have had a child with you. Really? What on earth is that? I need to confess that I'm pregnant, or I need to confess about losing a child, or I need to confess that about a child, or my child needs to confess. Oh, I don't know, bruv, you're confusing the shit out of me, Scorpio. But there is something here around that I need to tell you something, right? Could be coming from a person to you, but I need to confess something to you because it's making someone go slightly nuts. And if it isn't, then it's because they need to confess that to be able to move on, which means spiritually or emotionally or physically or whatever, somebody needs, or Trevor, the name Trev or Trevor, but they need to be able to move on, and in order to do that with their life and carry on, they need to admit something. Now this could be you, I don't know, but somebody needs to confess something so they can physically start moving forward with or without the person, because you've got different energies here. And I need to confess something in order to make my life easier to get this off my shoulders. I physically need to confess this to you because it's bugging the shit out of me, is what I'm hearing. So I don't know what this is for, but I feel that what I said through the Libra reading, whatever that be possible and whatever that be may be or may, but whatever that may be, okay, somebody needs to confess something here, because it's going to release someone from their karma themselves. By releasing it is to let it go here. Okay. LMA. I'm also hearing LMA, the name LMA. Alchemy. Alchemy and you. Alchemy and you. But I need to confess something. Bellamy. David Bellamy. Someone called Dave or David or David. But like D. Anything beginning with D. Danielle, Dan, Devil. Something to do with the Capricorn energy, but also 6 Capricorn. I need to confess something. Some sort of confession is needed here for someone to be able to physically be able to let go of this energy. Like, to physically let go, I really need to, like, Tesco, something to do with Tesco's. Or Texaco, Mexico. Texaco, Mexico. Someone that works at a pump station, for, like at a petrol station. Texaco, that's also like petrol and diesel, right? But like, well, what do you call it? Gas? Gas? Gary? Gas? Gary. Gary's got gas. Gastral hypertension or gas. Gas chamber. Why on earth am I hearing a gas chamber? Jesus. Bruv. Scorpio, back up. Back up from my energy. Bruv. What is this? Around a gas chamber. Or I need some gas. Economy. The economy. Something to do with the economy crashing, man. The economy's just about to go. Oh, well, I mean, this is a Cancerian energy of car, man. What is this? Shit, bro. This is where everybody thinks I'm absolutely weirdo and strange. Something like Texaco, Mexico, like oil. Well, you're looking at Virgo energy, oil. This is an involving. Something evolving. Well, that's why I've done the video. Something evolving spiritually. But that's why I did the video that was to do with evolution. Right? Evolution. Evil. Something is evil, like Evil Dead. What the fuck? Evil? Evil. Evil Knievel. Steve Austin. Austin Powers? What the hell are these energies for? What do they mean? Read between the lines. Evil. Stevel. Steve might be ill. It might be me, I might end up ill. I don't know. No, you're okay. Thank you. So it could be another Steve is ill. Okay. So there is something very strange also going on with another scenario that I can't do. It's around Libra, right? There's a Libra mum here, a Libra mum, and it could well also be involving a Steve, right? But the mum is a Libra. The mum is a Libra, and the son is Steve, the Son of God, the Son of God. Jesus? Well, the devil, Capricorn, see, you got this energy of like the Son of God, right? Which is like, well, I mean, I don't know, I've never read the Bible, bruv. But like, the devil was definitely that. So you're looking at Capricorn, Adam and Eve, right? You're looking at Jesus, and you're looking at like Capricorn energy of Gemini 6. I mean, there was 661 in one of the other readings, in the Virgo reading, so... But a Bruja. So you've got the son of the Antichrist and the Son of God all up in your energy, and I can't figure out which is which. Which is a witch? There you go. Someone's a witch up in here. Someone's doing witchcraft. I mean, I don't give out those messages because I don't believe in it, but that's what they're saying. Somebody's doing witchcraft. Well, it came up through Virgo reading. Because 661 came up. The sign of the devil. The Son of God. Steve Vai. Steve. The Son of God. Leo. Steve. So a Leo and a Pisces. I'm not breaking it down anymore, brother. I'm going to spend all my energy just trying to figure out this code for you. Your main messages are there, whatever, right? Very strange energy, but I'm going to have to start leaving this behind. Going to have to start leaving you behind. You see, again, evolution. Evolution. Which is the video I made ahead of, before time, of past whenever. I made it about 3 days ago. But going to have to start leaving you behind. Just watch the video. It's on the community tab. It's easy to find. It's easier than going through all the videos. But it's on the community tab. I linked it. Okay. Anyway. What are we doing, man? My head. Eddie, Edmonds, Adrian, Edmonds, Eddie. Eddie, Uncle Eddie. I have an Uncle Eddie. There's also a Scorpio. Uncle Eddie. You alright, Uncle Eddie? Have you been watching? Sorry, you might not like this, Uncle Eddie. I'm a little bit... you probably don't know, right? But, oh, man, there is... Right. Enough. Enough. Your reading is going to be about... Scorpio is about how does your partner think and feel about you? How does your partner think and feel about you? The death certificate. There is something, man, strange. Anyway, Gemini, Capricorn energy. Your partner feels as if you are out of whack, is what I'm hearing. Out of whack. You're out of order, is what I heard. You're out of order. You've been out of order. Well, basically, whatever it is, it feels like that the phone call is no more because it was out of order. That's what I'm hearing, like out of order. Like you are completely and utterly out of order. But the trouble is when I look at these energies, as well as I do the future, is that these are external energies that are also around you, because I'm kind of reading from your partner towards you, but I'm also reading external energies as well for you. So your mother or your father could be a Gemini, and a Capricorn placement of, okay? But somebody is caring for a person, probably medical, pharmaceutical, okay? But having to take medicine. On a good kick, me, I am a blending, which is juice, people can say juicing, no, Justin, something around Justin, or justice. Oh man, 1,000 messages all at once. A juice press. Right. Scorpio. How does Scorpio's partner think and feel about them? Okay. So, well, they realise that you're not talking, but they still care for you. They still care for you. They still have a flame for you, but they're pretty much not talking. But like I said, if this is an external energy and this is your mother, you're kind of just about sort of getting on-ish, but still, like a fish, you're still a little bit wary. A little bit like, kind of now and again, but really not so much. But again, your partner is still in your energy because what they feel is the fact that you're just not speaking. So they feel like this stagnant energy that's just stuck between where it's like, it's unfair because you're not speaking to me. So that could be what your partner is thinking, that it's unfair that you're not speaking to them. But then why is the other person not speaking to you? That's what they have in their head, is that they find it unfair that they're still thinking about you and they don't want to, and what they're trying to avoid is their karma, but they're also coming up against that conclusion of what they're thinking is what they're believing. Is the fact that if, well, I'm not speaking, and if you're not speaking, then none of us are speaking, but I'm still thinking about speaking, but we're not. So it's kind of like this, that God always says yes, right? Is that, well, if you think about not speaking so much, then why is it that you're not speaking? If what you want to do is speak, but you're not, why is it that you're forcing yourself not to? It's because I don't know if you care for me or not. So it's a very tricky energy, because it's like, well, I do care for you, of course, so this is how you or your partner feels, but I care for you. But why is it that we're not speaking about if we care about each other, right? If we really care about each other and we're here as a unit of people, then why is it that we're not physically honest with each other, right? So be honest, right? Is what is Spirit is also saying to your partner, because what I'm reading from is your partner, is to be honest with yourself. What is it about oneself of what it would be that stops you from communicating with this person here, of any of you? What is it that stops you from communicating with a friend? What is it that stops you from communicating with your mother? I mean, you ask yourself that question when I give you it, and you'll come up with the answer. Because of, right? So whatever that be, Spirit is saying, well, what is that reason why you're not speaking to your partner then? Right? Why is that? If you still care for them, why is that? Well, that's normally because of a trigger. That's normally because things have passed, right? So somebody here has passed on also. I really keep coming back to that. But like, show me Scorpio's partner of how they think and they feel, please. So, yeah, 6. Because it's kind of like, well, I feel like you're moving on, or I'm moving on, or we're moving away from each other. But they still think of it. So this is also anybody that you know of a placement of Gemini and also Capricorn, because it's here, right? So it's kind of like relating with where your mother here would also feel like, well, why is it that if we're family that we can't do this together? So you probably are. You probably are doing things around with family here, right? It's just concentrating on it really at being at home and just pottering around the house, to be honest. But I am picking up big Gemini Capricorn energies of 6. Because you've got 2 of them. You've got 6, and the difficult part of is if this be Virgo, they had 661, which was actually the sign of the devil, but again, it could even just be a Capricorn. But here, like here, right? But, you know, take heed of whatever messages y'all want. I'm just here to give you them. If y'all want to believe in it, I ain't going to stop anybody from believing in fucking anything anymore. You do whatever you like. But I'll give you the messages, you do with them as you may. But LMA. But again, here your partner just feels as if, well, you're not speaking and I have no choice but to just keep continuing to not speak and not say anything. So we're having some time, we're having distance. Now, I don't know if your partner is physically thinking about moving on full time and just moving away, or like physically packing up of their stuff and physically moving. If it's not like I'm going to pack all my stuff up and move, your partner is just realising that the time of not actually speaking is getting longer. So they realise that the longer you don't speak, the longer there is time to relax. But I don't know 100% if what they're thinking and feeling is the fact that they are actually thinking about moving on. I just don't know if that's with you or without you. Because it's kind of a very strange energy of like, I mean, time is the greatest healer. But normally at the end of a karmic rainbow, right, it's normally where it either makes you or it breaks you. And you either end up reconciling later and you have quite a bit of time away, or I'm picking up that someone's thinking about having some time away. Like I'm thinking about going away for a little while and just having a little bit of time like in the sun or something, with Leo energies. So it could be I might be thinking about coming to visit family here, because you do have 2 sixes. You could have, because I'm dealing with Scorpio, but your partner could have a lot of, or yourself have a lot of people that are like Gemini, Capricorn, 6s. And because they are, what your partner could be doing, if they know a person of say 6, they could be thinking about going to spend some time with the family. Now, because of past reflections of different energies, there was party energies of Taurus. So there could be this energy of like going to stay, visit family, is what your partner is doing. Okay. One more card, please, for Gemini's partner. So Wheel of Fortune. So you've got Capricorn, but you do have 661. Just putting that one out there. For any of you folk that are folklore or God knows what else. 661, right. I'm going to see the karmic energy, basically. So whichever way it is, because I'm looking at your partner, they're going back to a karmic energy. So if they go back to their family, everybody experiences karma within family. It's even worse than a love life, right? So they're going back to a karmic energy to understand about family. So they're probably going through nostalgia of realising that, well, who's more important to me, you or my family? And if my family are, and I go to visit my family, then I go through a cycle with my family. Whichever way it is, that you cannot run from this, because this is a new cycle, and it's also an old one, right? Which means that somebody can go back to old behaviour to revisit the past. Which means that no matter which way your partner runs from, they still are not going to avoid this lesson of what is going to be taught to them via karma. You're not going to be the ones that dish that out wanting hatred upon your partner if you hate them. It don't turn out that way. Okay, why on earth would you want to have that much hatred for a person that you want harm to come to a physical human being? And if you have that in your energy, then you ain't learnt shit. Right here, you can't never wish harm upon anybody, no matter what they've done to you in their life. The more you do that, the more that you will be accountable for actions of confession. Right here. Sorry if I'm slightly turning biblical, but I am not. I've never read a Bible, so. But basically, your partner. Let's take it out of the deepness. Let's take it out of the Scorpio. Let's take it out on Scorpio. That's what I'm hearing. Let's just take it out on Scorpio. Anyway. But Six of Pentacles. Virgo, you see? Virgo. So your partner could be placements of within their soul group of Capricorn, Gemini, and also Virgo. Right? A mixture of soul group people. Or one energy. But they feel lost. They are in purgatory of karmic energy. Purgatory of karmic energy. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Of probably looking to be nurtured and looked after by somebody. Which means that what they might be considering, if this not be another partner, it may be parents. That they're looking for an energy that now reflects to oneself, because this is your partner. But this is also you. This is where dark energy is scuttered off through karmic energy of a breakup, of an argument. And everybody has gone back to doing what they know best, which is normally day-to-day routines. So because they are, everybody now within this energy, be this you or your partner, are all now facing an energy of now reconciling with possible parent energies. Friends and siblings, right? This is normally when, say, your daughter or your son split up, right, your daughter or your son, they split up and they end up having free time to stay around work and sorry, another message coming through. Stay behind, right? Stay behind at work. Can you stay behind at work? Can you do a few more hours, right? Or can you just then come over to see the family? Can you stay at home, right? I work from home, or I'm just going to stay at home here, right? So it could be your partner. You could be asked to stay at work late, because this is late. Virgo's late. That's a 12-hour shift, bro. That. That's somebody that works for the NHS, people that work for care homes, elderly, orderly, or a 12-hour shift, or long shifts. So the long shift, night shift also. So they might be taking on night shifts, your partner, in order to be able to, I don't know, take things off their mind slightly, is what I'm hearing. But generally, this is normally where the energy scatters. People go into purgatory energies, and they realise that there is unfinished business, but there is still no really reconciliation energy that I can really come to terms with. So I'm just trying to get on with my work, really, and try to stop thinking about it. That's what your partner's up to. Right. Or this person, whoever you want, take your pick. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. 2, yeah, I'm not sure what to do yet. That's why this person's not speaking. It's because they don't quite know what to do. They are concentrating on taking extra hours at work, probably working like, I don't know, just 12-hour shifts or long hour shifts. Probably a 6-hour shift, probably, right? But like I'm doing 6 hours a day, right, on my shift work here. Then what they're thinking is that, you know what, I still don't quite know what to do yet. I really don't. It might be where they're just concentrating on their work. 6 of Swords. Yeah, 5. They realise that there is like family, but they also realise that what people should do is that there is family karma out there also. So what you've got basically is 11 here, which is 2, which is 11, 12, 13, which is 4. So it's kind of like whichever way I go, whichever way I see, I end up then just hearing from my parents that really just make me feel this way. So I feel lost. Your partner does feel like as if they're on their own. But you do feel that through karmic energy here. You see, you start to feel very estranged. Your partner is feeling very estranged from a karmic energy because they feel as if they've got like, I don't know, children from ex-marriages and so on and so forth, that they've got previous things in order to still go through, which means that they feel as if they're in purgatory, that they're feeling lost spiritually because they can no longer really run from it. They're realising that no matter which way I go, do my family feel like I'm strange? No matter which way I go, do people think that I'm quiet and reserved and don't really belong? This is what your partner feels, that they don't really fit in, that they don't really belong in any kind of group whatsoever, because what they're experiencing is that they are stuck in purgatory and a rock and a hard place. Now, no matter which way I turn and run from, is what I've just learned, is that I cannot run from this energy, from karma. It's the planet that deals it out. It isn't anybody else. So what it's served is a dish served cold to this person. It's not physical harm. It's just that this person is just experiencing things of a low vibe because they realise that the energy of moving on is not possible, or like the energy of like physically picking up all of my stuff and like going to another job or a place or a country or a house is not quite, you know, it probably hasn't happened for this person of, well, the expectation of something that was here for a person, of what they expected, it never happened. It never happened. So they're coming to terms with having to stay put where they are. Here. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. They're deciding to stick their heels in. It's normally a Leo for me, but it could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. Yeah, which is a 1, so very difficult. But again here, this person feels strained and pushed out from family, and also strained and pushed out from groups of people, and not understanding why that is, right here. But this is your partner, right? And that's what they feel, that there is a lot to do with family and like probably people that are in like been in relationships before and they've had children and they can't speak to their kids or children. But this is an individual person and they go to their family, but they don't get any support from their family either. And they're kind of like, man, what the fuck is all of this purgatory nonsense? Well, it could well be because this person has a very strong placement of Virgo here. So no matter which way they are here, between relationship and also family, they feel pushed out. But that is also a lesson, you see. A lesson as of a dish served cold is whatever your dished out karma is of what a planet or your preordained destiny serves you. It's not a person that serves the karma. You know, you're not a planet unless you're the karmic energy, which you are, everybody, right? So everybody here seems to be as if they're like, well, we're really not speaking, we're really not talking, and I'll just let you kind of like decide what it is that you want to do then. Like, because if, you know, you're not going to escape the energy, so you can either experience that with me or your family, or you can experience that or with another person. But they're kind of coming to the realization that really no matter who they meet, whether they realize this or not, whoever they meet, the same thing is going to happen because they're younger energies here. They're younger energies. They're, you know, probably inexperienced within their karma, and that might be condescending. But karma is blind to people, so they don't know answers. And because they do, or they think that they do through a conditioning, they just put two and two together and always come up with purgatory energies of where I always seem to be on the losing end here. Right. So it's a karmic payback. So this person feels as if they're on a losing end, on a losing streak here. Okay. So as a relation of, say, yours, this is how also you may see your karmic cycle within your family also, that you kind of feel as if you are estranged from brothers and sisters or cousins, and that you don't always talk, right? You don't really talk to family, you don't really talk to other siblings apart from your close, kind of picking up like I feel really estranged really from people in general, to be honest. I don't really talk about certain things with people. Very recluse energy. So that's just the flavour, Scorpio. But what we are going to do now, if you want to join, this is where we go over to do your future reading. So this is going to be the 14th until the 21st timeline. After that reading is where you will only get the last weekly, will only go to the full access bundle over on Patreon. That'll be the last week. Okay, but if you are over on the full access bundle, that's obviously where you get a plethora of different readings. You get weeklies, monthlies, different kind of stuff. Okay, but it is all over there. That is where this one will be, but your last one will not come out on YouTube. It will only be over on Patreon, okay? Because that's where then I have to start doing the monthlies for the next month, and then I also have to do the weeklies in order to catch up for when the month ends, and I have to catch up with other stuff as well. So I kind of shorten my time down by not doing so much for YouTube, but just for Patreon. Yeah, so this reading though will be your 7th until the 21st. Quite a few more cards actually, and then clarified for your week, and see what you've got coming up and how that may end up. If you want, you can follow the link below. There's a video also that explains everything anyway. Please make sure you follow the community tab and actually find the videos of the educational stuff that I've done, the tarot reading stuff, angel radio music also. I'm also a music producer and also mixing and mastering and everything else. If you are really interested in cinematic music, dance music, any kind of genre of like trance, dance, whatever, spiritual messages that also come through music and also healing. If you like all of that stuff, you might like the other channel that I do, which is also called Angel Radio. You can find that also in the link provided below, but I'm trying to also build that channel up, but I can only really do that with your help, okay? So if you would like to join, it's free music, you don't have to pay for it. Whenever it comes out, I pretty much post it all over on one place. But that is Angel Radio, okay? Alright guys, thanks very much. I really appreciate it, Scorpio, and I'll hopefully catch you over on Patreon.